Hey everyone, it's your girl Najaam P Lee for Najaamleestudios and Spiritual Sessions Academy. Welcome. I hope you can hear me. Let me get my headset. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me. So today I'm actually taking some time out to do some reading, complete some assignments, work on a few projects, and so much more. Just a lot to deal with today. And so anyways, I wanted to touch base with you guys. I've gotten this question that I want to talk about today, which is, how do you know you're on the right path for your awakening? And basically what I got from that is, how do you know you are enlightening, or you are remembering who you are doing your purpose, and you know, what does that look like? How do you know that this is what you need to do, whatever? So I wanted to just touch base on that a bit today and help you guys out. So in spiritual life coaching, this is what I do. Spiritual life coaching, basically, me as a coach, as a spiritual life coach, help you to discover yourself, really discover your true self, remembering who you are, why you came here, what your purpose is, removing the blockages that are preventing you from attaining that purpose, attaining that information of yourself, and getting you to a point of flow, getting you to a point of really moving with your spirit, then moving with society, if you get what I mean. Removing all the outside obstacles, like you have to do this, you have to do that, such as you have to go to college. No, you really don't. But if you want to on certain aspects of things, okay, cool, it doesn't hurt. You have to get this particular job before you can go to this particular job, meaning you have to start from ground up on, like, I'm going to say, like, sales. You have to start from a associate, right, and do several of those jobs in order to get to a manager, which really nowadays that doesn't even matter. If you're skilled and you understand what needs to be done and you can see it and you've done it, like many of us are really well with the internet. We know how to finagle that, make it work for us, really big it up through practice, right? Did you go to school for that? Majority of us have not. We're just picking it up and just diving in and using it, right? But there's something that many of us get where we're like, oh, I see a trend, I see a flow here, I see a pattern, let me multiply on this pattern. And you learn and you really begin to achieve certain heights and levels because you are aligning and tuning what you're really good at and seeing it take off. What you're putting the work is manifesting. But so that's from a physical standpoint, right? So to give you an idea, even with yourself, a lot of times we're born here, we're supposed to get certain information from our guardians, our parents, and that doesn't happen. So many traditions, especially if you are a person of color, and I would say African descendant, right? Many of us, especially on the diaspora who came over to on the slave trade, we don't have those things. We don't have a culture. We don't have a tradition. We don't have the real traditions. We don't know what tribe we're from. We don't know what language we originally spoke. We don't know anything where the rest of our bloodline came from. Like, we don't know. And there are many of us who are awakening to figure that out. And so many of us are lost. We are spinning in life. And that is because we are not given the tools that our forefathers and foremothers and our current fathers and our current mothers and grandparents and so forth were to give us and help us in this life on this earth plane. They are supposed to give you certain tools, initiate you into certain tools, into certain things to help you move through this life, especially if you are Black. Let's continue in the next part.